Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about my top 5 favorite masks. But before we get started, please make sure to like and subscribe and also hit that little notification bell on the side so you can know whenever I post a new video. So last week, or the week before, I did a video talking about my 5 favorite highlighters. If you guys want to go watch that video, I will put a link for that up here in the cards up here. So before we get started, I want to specify that I have dehydrated skin, which basically just means that my skin is lacking water. Sometimes I say dry skin because for some reason dry skin is more common. Like people just, or it's not more common, people just use the term dry skin when really they have dehydrated skin. So dehydrated skin means your skin is lacking water, whereas dry skin means your skin is lacking oil, which is not the case for me because my skin is dehydrated, but I'm also getting breakouts. Recently, I have stopped taking hormonal birth control, so I am getting all these lovely breakouts here on my chin. So clearly my skin is still producing oil, it's just not producing enough water. Okay, now that that is out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into these masks. The first mask I'm going to talk about is arguably the easiest. This is the Dior Skin Dreamskin 1 Minute Mask. This is in their Totale skincare line. This is literally a 1 minute mask. So let's go ahead and read the claims that they have written on the website because I don't remember everything off the top of my head. So this is a gel to cream formula with a gentle peeling action for skin that appears more radiant and luminous in an instant. Solution for pores, dullness, uneven skin texture, uneven skin tone. This mask has AHAs, it has glycolic acid, it helps gently exfoliate the skin. It only needs to be on the skin for 1 whole minute. This also says that it is a youth perfecting mask, new skin effect. This also says that it is suitable for all skin types. So my preferred method of using this mask is before I jump in the shower. So what I'll do is I will apply this evenly all over my face and I'll go down my neck and onto my chest. And then, you know, honestly, by the time I jump in the shower and rinse off, it's been about a minute. And it's honestly astounding how much this works because you think like a 1 minute mask, like what is that gonna do? But it honestly makes your skin look more radiant. It kind of gives it that boost of glow. I can say that this is not a mask that's going to like deep clean into your pores and like that kind of thing. But if you're just looking for like a quick fix, something really fast to give you that little boost, you know, if you have a big meeting, if you have a big day ahead, if you have a long day and you want to look the best, I really like this. It is really effective. 1 minute mask, that's all you need. And it works. It's just really nice. Like it's not, like I said, it's not gonna like do a deep clean into your pores and purge all that stuff out. But if you want some like quick boost, pick me up, it's almost like a cup of coffee for your face. So that's the best way I can describe it. I quite like this for that purpose. So this has like a slight rosy scent. It almost smells like exactly like the rest of the Totale skincare line. So the texture just feels like a regular cream. It kind of like seems to dissolve into the skin. And then as you're like massaging it, it kind of turns a little bit white like this. Like it doesn't really tingle or do anything much. It just like kind of sits there. And then once you wipe it off, once you wash it off, you're just like, oh, my skin is like so glowy. Okay, now let's move on to something a bit more purifying, a bit more like goes into the pores and sucks out all the bad things. This is the Thomas Roth Irish Moor Mud Mask. Now I'm quite certain that I've talked about this before in maybe luxury items worth a splurge or favorites. Like I have mentioned this before. So this is a mud mask that is supposed to be purifying, refining, decongesting, hydrating, and also supposed to just help purify and refine the look of skin. This also is said to be suitable for all skin types. So as you can see, I have quite enjoyed this mask. There is no real scent to it, like whatsoever. It is pitch black, so you do look a little ridiculous when you're wearing it. Like make sure that you're not expecting mail, make sure you're not expecting anyone at the door. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but you might look like Mrs. Doubtfire. You know the movie Mrs. Doubtfire when Robin Williams is like, there's someone at the door and he's like supposed to be dressed in drag, so he like puts his face in the pie and he has like the frosting everywhere. When I wear this, that's what I think of. Like I think of just like that ridiculous like face mask scene. Anyway, so I quite like this just to help with more breakouts. I have been using it more recently because of this whole situation. So I like this because I do feel like I see a difference in the texture of my skin, in the breakouts, but it's not one of those masks that's like super drying. Like there are some like breakout masks out there that like seem to suck the life out of your face and just like take all the moisture out. This does not do that. It kind of just like gently just detoxifies, decongests. It says that it has volcanic ash and activated charcoal, contains minerals that help dry out dirt, oil, grime. This is not a mask that I use every day or every week. It says you can use it up to 2 to 3 times a week. For me, like I might use it twice a week during that 1 week in the month that I'm like, why is this happening? But yeah, I just like it. I think it's, for me, it's an item that I like to keep on hand and just to have in my arsenal of skincare because it is a very important player in my skincare. So I quite like this. If you have similar skin type to me, maybe you'll like it as well. So next up is another item from Thomas Roth. This is the Rose Stem Cell Bio Repair and Gel Mask. So this is supposed to be for all skin types as well. I'm going to go ahead and read some of the description for you guys here. This says it is a reparative, soothing gel mask powered by rose stem cell technology that helps diminish visible signs of aging. Solution for fine lines and wrinkles, dullness, and uneven texture and dryness. So my preferred method of applying this is to keep it in the fridge. Like this lives in the fridge. You know, like when you open the fridge door, there's like a little compartment for the butter. Well, next to that I have like this mask here and like one of those like gel masks for the eyes. I have like my own little compartment in the fridge just for skincare. This has the slightest, most lovely rose scent. I feel like sometimes rose scents can feel a bit dated, but this smells really lovely without being overpowering and without being overwhelming and without feeling dated. This has the texture of like super thick jello, probably because it's been in the fridge for so long. So again, I like to apply this on my face, neck, and chest because these parts age as well. I leave it on for about 10 minutes and then I rinse it off. When you leave it in the fridge, it is the most cooling, wonderful sensation. It feels almost like a spa experience. It's like, it's so cooling. I really love this for the summer more than winter because it's so cold. So like on a hot day when you're taking a bath, like a cold bath in the summer, and then you have this like cold mask on you, it's a whole like luxury experience at home. It says you can use this 2 to 3 times a week, or you can do an intensive treatment of every day. I usually go for about once a week. Now this says that it is a solution for fine lines and wrinkle and etc. I have to say that this is very soothing and cooling and hydrating. I see how it could be a solution for dryness and maybe for dullness because it kind of gives you that boost, that glow, that hydration. Personally speaking, I do not believe in miracle cure skincare. I think it's important to moisturize every day, to cleanse, to exfoliate, to hydrate, etc. I don't believe in one miracle product that's going to you know, erase every texture and wrinkle, etc., etc. It's the same thing with like weight and diet. Like there are things that you can do and take to help with your health, but there's no miracle pill that will make you lose 50 pounds, etc. You know what I mean? Like it's important to take care of yourself, but don't rely on like one thing to be like the miracle cure. So that being said, I don't think it like erases wrinkles and fine lines, but it does say that it also hydrates and brightens, which I think it does. It's also supposed to firm and tone. You know, I think if you do pass it on your neck and your chest, you will feel just like more hydration. Again, it's not like a neck lift, but I like it for what it is. Like I don't think it's like a miracle, but it is a really nice experience. It smells really nice. The texture is wonderful. It feels fantastic. I think it's worth it. So this mask for me is more hydration that I need in the summer. So let's talk about what I need more in the winter. The Chanel Hydramax Active Moisturizing Mask. This has the same scent as every other skincare in their Hydra Beauty line. Like their Hydra Beauty skincare line smells like white peaches and melon. It's quite nice, and this has that same scent. It looks a little bit blue in the when you squeeze it out, but it kind of just when you blend it in, when you blend it in, it ends up looking white. So this again is a mask that you can use once up to 3 times a week, leave on for 10 minutes, and then you can use a cotton to wipe off the excess. My preferred method is to apply a very generous amount, and then I wipe off the excess, and then I kind of just like massage whatever is left. I don't rinse it off, and then I go to sleep with it. For me, this is more of like a nighttime mask, so when you wake up, you kind of look more like boosted with hydration. I quite like this for the winter. It doesn't say exactly what skin types would prefer it, but I'm thinking more normal to dehydrated or dry. You could use this if you have oily skin, but it might feel a bit too thick for you. So the description of the product is Hydration at its source prolongs the skin's intense hydration, delivers a sensation of freshness and immediate comfort. That I think is true. So I do quite like this, especially in the harsh winter months here in Montreal. They're not favorable for any skin type, really. That being said, it is Chanel, so it's probably a little bit more expensive than it should be. I'm sure there are dupes out there for, you know, a hydrating mask that is not as expensive as this. I don't remember how much it costs. They're out of stock online, so I can't really check, but I'm sure it's expensive. Anyway, if you want to buy a gift for someone for like Christmas, or if it's your birthday in the winter months, this is a nice gift to get. Okay, so the last product I want to talk about is an item that I no longer have with me. I used it up and threw out the package because, I don't know, I just didn't think of doing this video until then. This is a sheet mask. Now, in general, I am not always the biggest fan of sheet masks, or I didn't used to. Like, I didn't used to love sheet masks. Since I've told you before, like my skin lacks water. I feel like for me, a lot of the masks that I encountered didn't feel like very hydrating. It felt like they didn't really provide much. It kind of just felt like a cold, wet cloth on my face. And I was like, where's like the moisture? Where's the hydration? But I have discovered one brand anyway, that I'm quite a fan of. So this is the Dr. Jart Dermask Jet Soothing Hydra Solution. So this is made for dehydrated skin, which is me. So this is a solution for dryness, redness, and blemishes. It's suitable for all skin types. You're supposed to leave it on the skin 15 to 30 minutes. I usually go for 30. You do not rinse. Like once you peel it off, you just like gently massage all of the excess serum. You don't want to waste that stuff. So this mask is supposed to help with ultimate hydration. It has aloe vera. It's supposed to just calm any redness or blemishes. It's also supposed to be good for sunburns. I have not tried it after sunburn, so don't quote me on this. I'm just reading on the website. It's supposed to just help refresh and calm the skin. So I feel like for me, face masks have a time and place. Like if I'm feeling like my skin is very parched and just really lacking something, I don't often go for a face mask. I'll go for like a real mask in my opinion. Like I want something more intense, more heavy duty. However, if you're traveling and you know that you want to like have a little bit of boost of glow, hydration, you don't want to like maintain that skincare routine, a face mask is good because this is heavy and clunky to pack, but a face mask just like slips into your bag. And also, I am 30 years old, and if I have more than 2 glasses of wine, the next day it feels a little bit rough, and I feel like my face looks a little bit rough. So one life hack that I've realized is if you're having a couple glasses of wine, put a face mask on while you're having your wine. Not only are you having this luxurious wine and mask experience, but the next day your skin will look refreshed and glowing. You're welcome. All I need now is a brand called like Wine Mask that has like wine in it, or like that has like wine marketing, wine packaging. If you guys know of this, let me know down in the comments. I am greatly interested. Okay guys, that about does it for my video. These are my favorite masks. They kind of went from a variety of different skincare needs, like summer, winter, etc. So let me know down in the comments if you've tried any of these products, which mask is your go-to at home, your favorite. Let us know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also hit that little notification bell on the side so you can know whenever I post a new video. And that about does it for me, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!